Yo, and away we go. Hello, everybody, and welcome to the latest edition of Backbreaker Pro Wrestling Madness War Games. We are just 4 days away from our first PLE in Backbreaker Pro Wrestling history, BPW Arrival, coming up this Saturday. If you're watching this on YouTube, it is the next day. So tonight we're going to do something a little special. We're going to get the factions jockeying for position here, trying to get a little bit of an upper hand on each other. We got some great matches to announce here. We got one more match to announce for the show. We'll give you a full rundown of the full card at the end of it. And we got some exciting matches coming up. But of course, we can always talk about the matches, but let's get to the focus where we're starting here with this first match up here, and that's the wild card title being awarded this Saturday. We've had a wild card tournament throughout the first 6 weeks of the tournament, round robin, 5 people, and the matches are randomly picked off a wheel. And the 2 people that have come out of it are Mellow Beast and MCG, and they're going to be facing off at Arrival for the inaugural wild card title. Now, to win this title, you must survive the wheel and your opponent, but you're allowed to state that you want to cash in your title for either the tag titles or the BPW World Title whenever you want, when you win the title. But you still have to be regularly defending it. So it's a little bit of a here and there kind of matchup here with it. So it is risk reward. And both these guys are willing to take the ultimate risk to get the greatest reward here. So, but before they head into their wildcard title match, it is time to step into the War Games cage as they are going to be captaining their teams. Team number 1, we have the Gods and Balls with Hoju, Chris Zodiac, Megan Bain teaming up with MCG, taking on the Kingdom Crusaders, captained by Mellow Beast, followed up by Nick Ontario, the debuting Seth Ross, who has been found tied up in a basement. We got rid of Attention Spandex. We might bring him back out if we need an Ray in the ring match. And Chris Statlander. Now, this will be a 4-on-4 War Games match. And it will be taking place at Survivor Series, thanks to 2K not allowing us to create our own arena for War Games. But enough yapping, let's get to the match. So if you're not familiar with War Games, 2 people start, alternating people into the ring. It is set to random for who gets the advantage.
The following contest is the War Games match. The rules of the match are as follows. 2 teams will be contained in separate cages, with 1 member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins. The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. Now, let the War Games begin!
I've always thought you wanted to have a roof on it, but I guess this is the way they want to go with it. That's fine.
Introducing first, representing the Awesome Ones, from Hamilton, Ontario, Canada, weighing in at 240 pounds, Italian Stallion, MCG.
MCG roared out to an early lead in the wildcard tournament and now is just one step away from becoming the wildcard champion. And I'm sure his tag partner, Chris Zodiac, is absolutely loving the fact that he can actually they could use that to cash in on the tag titles if they aren't successful in claiming them right off the bat. So this is the last week of 2K25, so if things start to sound a little glitchy, blame the game, because, well, you know they're going to patch things in to screw things up with it, right?
And representing the Knights of the Round Table from Jersey City, New Jersey, weighing in at 228 pounds, Carmelo Jarrett.
All right, so this will start with a couple minutes. By the way, before I get into that, full credit to Carmelo James, aka Mellow Beast. He was so he looked like he was completely out of it 2 matches in. After losing his first match to Nick Ontario and barely getting by in his second against Mike the Ref, he basically ran the rest of the table, including defeating MCG in the final match of the round robin to get himself the wild card shot one-on-one with Mr. MCG. Now, rumors have it that MCG threw the match because he didn't want to face Nick Ontario as part of it as well. So our 4-on-4 match will be taking place here in the War Games Survivor Series venue, while our 3-on-3 match, which will be coming up later on, will be coming up at the original Fall Brawl War Games venue. So a little bit of everything as we go here. Then we'll be back to the BPW Arena for our main event here, a fatal 4-way with all 4 competitors in the BPW semifinals coming up here this Saturday. So, once again, everybody, thank you for checking things out as we're going along, as MCG is absolutely destroying Mellow Beast to start. Now we're going to get to see who gets the advantage. Oh my, Nick Ontario making his way in. Looks like MCG is going to be in a little bit of trouble here for the next few minutes. Well, it doesn't look like that much trouble. Ontario's got a little bit of beef with MCG as well for the fact that he cost him that shot with the... oh, here we go. Cost him his shot at the wild card title too, because if it is true that MCG threw the match, while he can be happy for his partner in crime here in Mellow Beast, he's still got to be a little bit upset with the fact that he didn't get a shot in the tournament as well, or in the final as well. Ontario firing up here. Look at MCG go, and now he's about to get some help. I do believe his tag partner, Chris Zodiac's going to be the next one entering the match here. Here we go. Zodiac making a beeline for the ring. Oh, no, he's going for some toys. Ooh, the Triple H special. And unfortunately, Mellow Beast is the one that intercepted it. Looks like the retro balls are right in line here. What is Zodiac doing? If he leaves, it's forfeited. No way. Going for the double sledge off the top. Unfortunately, well, I guess fortunately for Mellow Beast there, Zodiac managed to miss there, unfortunately. That hurt my knees, yeah. Just imagine. You didn't botch. That was Ontario hitting MCG into Mellow Beast, moving him out of the way there. But you can tell these two are a well-oiled machine working together right now. Who's going to be coming in next? Oh, and here comes Seth, our newest member of the BPW roster. And he is triply pissed after getting caught. Apparently, Attention Spandex threw him in one of the locker rooms and chained him up in the shower. Had him locked up there for like 9 weeks. When we found him, he was just absolutely pissed, and all he wanted to do was wreck people. Apparently in 26 it is available in my GM now. Canadian Destroyer! Apparently in 26 they can handle up to 8-person matches now in my GM, so things will be expanded a little bit more. But we also have 50-week seasons in my GM now. Oh, and here comes Hoju. Oh, and Zodiac goes through the table. Hoju coming in after losing out his quarterfinal against Andre C., who was basically a surprise opponent. Hoju is absolutely pissed right now for the fact that he basically got screwed out of his opportunity due to Kayla J's interference. And Mellow Beast puts Hoju to sleep right away. Looks like the Kingdom Crusaders are going to get MCG isolated on one side of the ring. We got one competitor left on each side, and they are some heavy hitters ready to go. RGT backbreaker by Ontario and Zodiac. While MCG is taking apart Seth Ross on the other side. Time for Stat Daddy to make her appearance tonight. Ontario making some light work of MCG there. Ontario and Ross working very well together. Pop-up punch there by Mellow Beast on the left side. MCG caught on the one side. This is not good. As soon as Bane enters the match, we are into pinfall or submission to finish. Reverse wheelbarrow by Ontario. As soon as Hoju enters, well, he's been pissy all week. Like, He's been on the phone constantly with me about how Kayla could do something with. So I've been talking to the booking committee for Arrival to see what we can do to fix it. They're supposed to get back to me sometime during the show tonight to let me know, because I got to finalize this card. All right, 5 seconds away, and we got our final competitor coming in. We're just letting FCG, on the one side. All right, here comes Bane. As soon as Megan Bane enters the match, she's got the kendo stick and a trash can. Once she enters the match is officially on. Mellow Beast looks like he might be one. Mellow Beast trapped on one side. MCG trapped on the other. Just a little bit of chaos here. Oh no, all 8 on one side. This is... Seth going after Bane. Spinning DDT. Who's going to take the advantage? One blower by MCG. Oh, look at the power of Bane here. Just tossing Seth Ross around. This is utter chaos, folks. And they're on one cage, all of them. First cover of the match, that ain't gonna do it. Pop-up powerbomb. And Bane gonna drop. Oh, look out. And Mellow Beast gets the win. In all that chaos, Mellow Beast managed to barricade himself. What? He kicked the garbage can. They kicked the garbage can. They didn't, you can't fault him for that. Hit detection, Bane safe. You ate a pin. Just face it, you ate a pin. But Mellow Beast gets a big victory on the way to BPW Arrival here. No, that was shit detection. Give you that one, Walker. Really fun match to start the night off, though. I know with War Games we do get a little bit of a lighter card because the matches do take that long.
Here are your winners, Carmelo Jarrett, the irresistible force, Nick Paragon, Seth Ross, and Chris Stan Landon.
I didn't get the faction fixed up before the show, so they can't really mention that, so... Greatest of all time. I wouldn't go that far, but, it's not the worst thing in the world. Let's bring it back up here to Broadcast Central. The Kingdom Crusaders get a big victory there, even though it is controversial, thanks to hit detection. We are going to get if you guys were around for my GM on Saturday, We get a lot of that going on here. So I have no doubt that we're going to have a lot of craziness tonight, as well as coming up on Saturday for Arrival. But speaking of Arrival, we did announce that we are going to have our final match of the card announced for tonight. For Saturday's final match being announced, we can now officially say what we're going to have for our final match. It is for the BPW tag titles. It's going to be a 4-way ladder match. PJC and AWS taking on the Retro Balls, taking on the team of Snow Penguin and Game Time Will Jackson, taking on the new team of Nick Ontario and Seth Ross. Now it's Ross and Ontario getting the victory over Zodiac and MCG. It's going to be interesting to see how things happen. By the way, that is the brand new BPW Tag Team Championship, if you are at all wondering what they look like. And then we got, it's going to be chaos. It's a ladder match. So many different things could happen here. Who knows what we're going to get lined up here, so. All right, folks, time for our second War Games match of the night. We are going to be heading over to the Fall Brawl Arena, mainly because, like I said, 2K won't let us do anything else other than these two. My phone just dinged. Excuse me 1 second here. Really? And the graphics department were nice enough to update the graphic already for you. My graphics department is going to get fired after this season's done. Ugh. All right, well, we just got the news here, and what I told you last match, Hoju was a little pissed about how basically he had to face Andre C in the quarterfinal with like 2 weeks notice. What Andre didn't even have to compete in the Battle Royal to get that bye in that spot. Basically pissed off that Kayla was running the show. Then he turns around and says, well, I'm pissed off at Mike because he didn't have the balls to stand up to Kayla. If anybody here knows Kayla, you know I ain't getting involved in that stuff. So, but the powers that be at matchmaking have decided that we're going to have a little adjustment here coming up on Saturday. The final adjusted match announcement, the cage match between Fanboy Brian and Mike the Ref has now officially become a 3-way. I got to be stuck inside a cage with two people that are absolutely pissed at me. At least I don't have to worry about Fanboy Brian being the only guy to beat me here. So, yeah, so now we got a triple threat in the cage, which maybe I could sneak out while those two fight each other, trying to figure out who's going to beat me up first. I don't know. We'll see how things go, but that's then. Let's get to the matchup now, which is going to be an absolute fun one. War Games 3-on-3. Mike the Ref, PJC, AWS, taking on the team of Fanboy Brian, Game Time Will Jackson, and Snow Penguin. Game Time and Snow Penguin getting ready for the tag title match, as well as PJC and AWS. They're going to be looking to take each other apart. And, well, I just want to come out of this unscathed. Let's get to it.
The following contest is the War Games match. The rules
Now I'm
of the
gonna get
match
whooped,
are
probably.
as follows. Two teams will be contained in separate cages, with one member of each team starting the match. At regular intervals, alternating members from each team will be released to enter the match. The team with the advantage will be the first to have a member released into the match. Once all competitors have entered, War Games officially begins.
The match can be won by pinfall or submission. Exiting the cage will result in a forfeit. And now, let the War Games begin! Introducing first, representing the Authority from Rancho Cucamonga, California, weighing in at 310 pounds, the ringer, Mike Malenko.
Yeah, so originally, this was supposed to be a one-on-one with Brian. After Brian cost Mike a spot in the, which ended up being a complete nothing burger in the wild card tournament. After Mellow Beast won his match, it became a moot point. But at the time, yeah, Mike was a little pissed. And then Fanboy Brian just decides to go out and win last week, and the week before, and the week before. And just seems to have Mike's number, and Mike's just, you know, just non-stop getting cranky about it. So we're going to start this match off here with the two guys that are going to be leading off that cage match on Saturday.
And representing the Coalition from Dallas, Texas, weighing in at 225 pounds, Flyboy Brian.
You know what? For Brian being nerfed as much as he has been, he's actually had a pretty good run here in BPW. Like, after everything happened, he did get buffed quite a bit. But, yeah, he started being nerfed in terms of overall compared to everybody else. Like, Walker, don't get me wrong, isn't he the Blue Shell World Champion right now? You know what? Sometime during 26 here, we're going to have to figure out a way that we can have like an Extra Life versus BPW like super pay-per-view. Or super PLE, I don't know which way you want to call it. Twice removed from the title, okay. I haven't had a chance to catch up on the videos lately, to be honest. I'm hoping to spend a lot of time catching up on videos this week here. But if the original entrances speak to anything that's yeah, I think I got one pay-per-view of yours I got left to upload yet. I was going to do it a little bit closer to when you were going to get Extra Life Wrestling back up. But yeah, after Saturday, Backbreaker Pro is going to be on a hiatus for a little bit of time. It was a few shows ago. I was looking for your blessing, but I said, Walker, you never need to ask. Just go. Oh, goody. Now I got Walker on me, too. The only thing I can think of is if we ever do that, we should just do like a dual stream kind of thing. And actually set it up to be I understand courtesy, trust me. But I'm telling you, it's a Backbreaker thing. We're together. But what I think we should do is actually set it up as, you know, hell, maybe even have half the show on your channel, half the show on mine. All right, Jackson just cleaning the ref's clock here. That stuff I guess we can talk about later. Dual stream, big event feel. Yeah, absolutely. Like, that's a lot of things I want to do more this year. I want to do a lot of dual streaming. It just feels right to do it now. Things are starting to settle in a lot better with all of us. Oh, I went for the choke slam and... Mania 2 Starcade vibes? Yeah, exactly. All right, here goes PJC, who needs to get his ass in gear. I'm getting... Oh, never mind. I'm in control. Oh, it won't go as messy as those, yeah. Here we go. Side Russian leg sweeps all around. Funny what 20 plus years of tech advancements will do. Amen. PJC, what the hell are you doing? Oh my God! Well, if Art's meter was up, it'd probably be done right now. All right, just about time for Snow Penguin to get into the match. Looks like Art's about ready to go here. Yep. ACTP style, absolutely. Every body part's just done. What is Snow Penguin bringing? Bringing a chair, bringing a sledge. What is she getting now? As her tag partner's getting up, oh, bringing a table. As her tag partner's getting absolutely destroyed here. Ryan working over PJC. The ref absolutely obliterating Jackson here. Gotta bring the PS2 up here to camera and remember why it was set up here. Yeah. I don't blame you. Well, it looks like things have changed in a hurry here. All right, 10 seconds to go, and AWS gets in the matchup. Then the Wall Games officially begin. Hey, Juke, thank you for the posture check. Appreciate you. I'll even throw a free hydrate in there just for the hell of it. My PS5 had switched to a plugged in right down the sink because I can't put it anywhere else. That's not the smartest place to put them. How you doing, Juke? Hope you're doing well here tonight. AWS just laying out Snow Penguin with that sledgehammer. Hey, things are going well. And yeah, yesterday we celebrated 15 years as a content creator, and now we're Celebrating with a little E-Fed we have here. We're having our big PLE Saturday night after AW Collision. And we're having War Games to set it up. Big shoulder tackle. AWS and the ref getting ready to put some, oh God. Spine on the pine and a little bit of sledge. And PJ, who's going to get the first cover? That's the question here. Oh, AWS line it up. Missed the spear. Oh my God. Snow Penguin's got... Look at the power of Snow Penguin. Woo-hoo. Well, no hit detection issues there. Oh, and the Blue Shell Brawlers get the win on the other side on PJC. Dang. So the Blue Shell Brawlers doing a great job isolating PJC and getting the victory there. Penguin is 1,000% the tag of the team. Yeah, I think she's going to surprise on Saturday in the ladder match. Because those tag titles, that's going to be... That'll be interesting to see how that's going to work out. But Jackson getting a key victory here. In this War Games match, and then yeah, what's going to happen on Saturday? Like, we got 7 huge matches coming up, including 3 title matches.
Here are your winners, Blood Boy, Brian, Guy, Tenacious, and Snow Paradigm, the Coalition.
That finish for Game Time was sick. Glad I didn't get hit by. Hey, Art did the work. Art is pissed that he doesn't get a chance for a singles title match. But unfortunately, he faced a very difficult opponent in the first round. He got a real bad draw. He faced you. So, Game Time's going to work on getting the tag titles. And definitely in Season 2, he's going to work on that push to... he got God comboed pretty much. And yeah, he's going to have to work on getting a title shot once we start Season 2 over on 26. So it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be very interesting to see the cage match as well as the tag title match. All right, folks, it is main event time here on Madness, and we got a bit of a doozy here, as well as a preview of the World Title semifinals and finals, which will be happening this Saturday at BPW Arrival. As our semifinals have been lined up, it is going to be Andre C. taking on Ophelia Payne, and Willow Nightingale taking on Walker Pipe Guy. Winners of both those matches, those are going to be the first 2 matches on the show. Winners of those are going to face each other in the main event with the Backbreaker Pro Wrestling World Title on the line. So, why not, as we're getting closer to the event, why don't we just put them all in a match and just see what happens? It seems like it makes a lot of sense if you ask me, but I've seen many companies do this, so why not? Who's going to come out on top and get the early supremacy? But I'm throwing in a little extra caveat. Whoever wins this match, and they'll tell me in between now and Saturday, but they get to pick if they want to go first or second on the show. So these 2 matches will be leading off the show. who's going to get the early advantage going forward here. So for those who are checking it out, thank you for being here. Appreciate you checking it out live on twitch.tv/MikeTheRef. If you're watching this taped over on Backbreaker_gaming. Let's go, Walker, since you're in chat. Andre's here, too.
Contest is a fatal four-way match. Making his way to the ring, representing the iconic duo from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 360 pounds, the Punisher, Andre C.
Like Andre's ready to go. Andre ended up getting a bye thanks to all the drama with Kayla Jane, the big boss man. And all you had to do was win one match to get into this semifinal. Everybody else had to fight with 2 matches.
And his opponents, first, representing the Coalition from Calgary, Alberta, Canada,
I love your presence and choice there. Ophelia ends up winning her bracket by defeating Marina Shafir in the first round of the tournament. And then in the first quarterfinals, she ended up beating PJC. So she's been waiting a while here to get into this position. She's probably got the most rest in terms of tournament play. Her and Kayla J haven't been seeing eye to eye as things have been going on, but Kayla J's got some other problems here herself, so. But yeah, Ophelia, honestly, outside of the first match that she's been in, she has absolutely been dominating all the way across. Andre C has got a big challenge in front of him going into Arrival here. I wouldn't expect anything less.
And representing the Coalition from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, weighing in at 275 pounds, Walker.
There's Walker Pipe Guy. He ended up defeating Game Time Art, or Game Time Will Jackson in that manner, in the first round in a brother versus brother match, essentially. And then in the quarterfinals, ended up taking another member of the Blue Shell Battle Club, which is Snow Penguin, out in the quarterfinal to get to this spot right here. So it's been a lot of fun. If you want to enter into Backbreaker Pro Wrestling, get 26, create a character. I might even be able to create a character for you, Mr. Juke. Season 1 finale is coming up this Saturday with BPW Arrival, and then we'll be switching over to 26 over the next couple weeks, so as the game fully releases this Friday. Less said of Demolition of Penguin, the better, yeah.
And representing the Knights of the Round Table from Long Island, New York, Will O.
Yeah, Willow Nightingale, because of the Battle Royal, we got a real weird draw where it had an all AEW quarterfinal. She ended up defeating Mercedes Moné in the first round, and then had to take out her stablemate Chris Statlander in the in the quarterfinal to get to this semifinal spot here. Our Battle Royal commenced on episode 2, where the first 5 eliminated went to the wildcard tournament, and the rest, as they were eliminated, got randomly slotted into this tournament here. So But now these are the 4 competitors who are going to be fighting for the BPW World Title this Saturday. Who's going to come out on top? Who's going to establish a name right now? It looks like Andre C. looks to force some dominance. Walker is, obviously. Oh, look out. It's not a prediction. It's a well-calculated estimate. You're not calling it a spoiler, are you? But yeah, Jupe, I'll see about getting you added in. We are looking for more people for Season 2 because we are trying to work towards winners should get an automatic bid for the match. There will be a 3-way for the losers. 2K, if I remember, I think I'm paying $90 for it. The physical version comes out, and the regular version comes out on Friday. The deluxe versions are already out with early access, but they're like $160 a piece. And the thing is, if you buy it on PC, your custom creations do not carry over into consoles. And I'm picking mine up on the Xbox, so. Yeah, Jupe, if you're interested, I know we're talking about a whole bunch of. I'll cop the regular weight. I know you want to. I know you want to take that one back a bit. No, I'm waiting for the regular as well. I'm picking up physical actually. So yeah, Pipe guys. Hey, you know what? He's holding his own against Andre here, which. Actually, it's a very smart move here at this point, so. PC version thing, what was that before the shooting starts? Yeah. Sorry, I'm trying to keep 2 eyes like this, and sometimes I get a little off here. My apologies. It's a tradition that Walker fumbles as shooting star press. I thought that was since the last patch on 25. Because it appears that they're doing the last patch sort of screwed the game up a little bit. And of course, Andre's going to be the first one to use a chair. Of course, Andre's going to be the first one to use a chair. Now that Ophelia's using what, I can't blame him. Oh, Jesus. Got stopped on the leg drop thanks to Walker. Oh, look out. What we got? Oh, my God. Really? W-O-R elbow. Rainmaker. And kick out at 1. Oh no, every game he's played through a mangled suit. Yeah, that's fair. And down to the canvas. Andre trying to take advantage right now. Hot shot on the top. Normally I throw a stipulation in here like a tables match or something to shorten these up, but the fact there's only 3 matches. Oh my God. Really? Pick up pile driver, and both of them are down. And Andre with the STO. Quick roll up by Willow. Referee out of position. That Jessica Carr lady. I'm sure Becky Lynch is really thrilled with her right now. Willow waiting for Walker there. Cross body, hooks the leg. Oh my goodness! And Willow gets the victory. Ophelia blocked Andre, and Willow got the victory over Walker. Ooh, what a match. Walker, you might be in a little bit of trouble here. Unless you, oh, there it is. So Willow gets to pick what spot. Ophelia, what was that? Hey, there you go. Well, the good news for you is there's going to be no Ophelia interference in your semifinal. And Zodiac team. Oh, wait, I would see it on here. She flies very good, Jupiter. I took an STO on a chair before that. That's fair. But Willow Nightingale getting the victory, and could she be the next and the first BPW World Champion? We're going to have to wait and see here. But yeah, let's bring it back up here to Broadcast Central. I got a weird feeling Willow's going to want to go first so she can have the longest break between the 2 matches. But I'll let you guys know before the show that we know what's going on here. But I guess all we got left now is BPW Arrival coming up this Saturday. Let's go through a rundown of the card. We've already talked about this here. Andre C. taking on Ophelia Payne, as well as Willow Nightingale taking on Walker Pipe Guy. Winners of those 2 matches will meet up in the main event for the BPW World Championship. And then as well, we have the wild card tournament final we talked about earlier tonight. Mellow Beast taking on MCG. Now this match will have to be determined by the spin of the wheel. I'm still trying to figure out. I'd bet second to stay locked and loaded. That's fair. And MCG, well, speaking of seconds, he's going to have to go twice that night because he's also going for the tag titles. I'd also know who I'm stomping out for the... That's fair. She hasn't told me anything yet, but we'll see what happens here. We got the BPW tag titles. We got PJC and AWS. We got the Retro Balls, Chris Zodiac and MCG. We got Snow Penguin and Will Jackson. We got Nick Ontario and Seth Ross featuring the Kingdom Crusaders. That's going to be a fun match. We also have our special guest match with Kayla J, bringing in Mercedes Monet and Bailey Dubb to take on Harley Cameron and the Inspiration, collectively known as Aussie Rules. And then we also have, of course, I'll mention myself last, with the with the cage match between Fanboy Brian, Hoju, and myself. That one's going to get a little bit nuts, to say the least here. But it all goes down Saturday night after AEW Collision. 7 matches, a ton of action. We got the stadium booked. We got it sold out. We are going to BPW World Headquarters here in Edmonton. It's going to be a fantastic night of wrestling action. I hope you get to join me. Maybe we'll get some surprises as we go along here. We'll see here. But yeah, that's going to wrap it up here for tonight. I hope you all enjoyed tonight's episode of War Games. And you're going to join us for Arrival coming up this weekend. But in the meantime, and in between time, that's it. Another edition of Backbreaker Pro Wrestling Madness. If you're watching on YouTube, give us a thumbs up and a like. A thumbs up, a like, and a sub. If you're watching on Twitch, make sure you give a follow. And we will catch you all here next time on Backbreaker Pro Wrestling. Take care, everybody.